Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. Of course it means we're here continuing Generator Rex. This is Season 3, Episode 4 of the show. Of course, I would not know the title until I get into the episode. Last week's episode. Whew, wow. That was tough to get through, I'll be honest with you. Sure, there was some funny moments and some, okay, that's weird, but let's see what happens moments. But overall, as I was saying, and some of you guys were commenting, and I completely respect it and understand it. I was saying that I just don't see a reason for this episode to exist. Some of you guys were commenting saying, well, that's kind of, you know, harsh, or we don't understand the reasoning why you're saying that, because there is a reason for it in some capacities in terms of Noah's job and Rex being obsessed with the soap opera, which has already been addressed on the show, so just continuing that kind of, like, narrative, if you will. I wouldn't say it as a subplot, but more of, like, something he's already addressed, so now he's actually physically there on the show, and there's an Evo involved and all that. I understand. It's just, for me, I just didn't see a purpose for it, and I just don't think it's going to be addressed in the future. I could be completely wrong. Could be wrong entirely. I was just expecting something more. So hopefully we get something more. You guys were commenting, some of you at least were saying, yeah, you're now at the worst episode. Like, this is the worst episode of the show that a lot of fans agree upon is the worst episode. We'll see, okay? We'll see, because there have been some, wow, not so great episodes of the show. So who knows? As I said, for me, like, I'm going to continue the show and finish it, because I've already gone down this road, and there's been a lot of good that this show has done. But there has been times where I'm just like, please, I want something more here with this episode, and it's not delivering. But a lot, they've delivered, sorry, it's been a long day. They've delivered a lot of great stuff with certain episodes and certain arcs. So this show has overall did, I would say 85, 90% of good stuff. It's just those, sometimes those meh, like the rest of it, not so much. God, I need more. I need you to deliver. This is the final season. I need some bangers, as the kids say. I don't like using that phrase, but I need some good episodes. That's the way I should have phrased it. I'm not a fucking young whippersnapper. Definitely not. I need better episodes. That's all I'm saying. If you liked that episode last week, great. For me, I did not. It was not good. So I need better episodes, because it's the final season. And hopefully we end on a good note. That's all I'm hoping for. So, anyways, I'm done rambling. Let's get into now. Let's check out this episode. Let's see what they show us, guys. Let's go.
The Antiquities Commission does not like this Black Knight. They keep her busy with much paperwork.
Anything that was trapped in here couldn't be alive after all this time.
Oh.
I must go.
Watch out!
What's down there? Huh? So make way, start a revolution. Make way, start a revolution. It's already starting off better.
Maybe she wanted a vacation from you clowns.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh my god.
Hello, Rex. If you came for your friend, I'll have to disappoint you.
It's me, you
It's
dopey
me.
tin can.
What's the camp out for?
Yeah, what's going
Routine
on?
scientific research.
Bullshit.
Look,
The situation's under control.
Bullshit.
As soon as we
Bullshit.
secure the tunnels, I'll send a team in to see if she's still alive.
She has to know that, okay, come on.
where's the back entrance?
Yeah.
For so young, you're in such a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
An old cook like me,
More. Oh, never mind. Oh.
Tell us where Holiday is.
Where do you think I am? I need to get to the bottom of all this before Black Knight.
The bottom of what? This is all ancient history.
Debatable. There's something down there.
That looks like a nanite.
Oh.
That's because it is a nanite. It's not aliens.
Mm.
I think the answers lie behind this door, but I can't figure out how to open it.
Open the door? No prob, Doc.
What are you looking at, beautiful?
Mm.
Ha! Awesome!
How'd you find us?
Your mom
Yeah.
helped me.
Of course. Oh.
Sorry, pal.
Holy crap.
Darren Set.
I presume he hasn't had guests in a long time.
Almost an eternity Garen Set has waited for his release. I was taught by the Great Father.
Father, what did he look like?
The boy controls the engines of life. It can't be.
It ain't gonna work. How do you stop him? Ooh.
His staff is a nanite disruptor. Get it away from him.
Easier said than done.
Of course. He can create Evos.
Nothing will keep me from my destiny.
This is a crazy episode. Of course, mummy Evos or whatever. Oh. Well, that's crazy. Uh-oh. And he's gonna, yep.
I am free.
And this is all happening still. Oh, of course, of course. Why'd you do that?
I am not alone.
Not alone. What does that mean?
Together, we shall reconquer this land.
It's a statue.
This is no statue, child.
Wait, what?
It is a tomb.
What? What the hell? What in the hell is happening in this episode? Oh my god.
I won't have to get rough with you. Step off the pussycat.
Double wielding. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, I didn't think that through, unfortunately. Having fun. Holy shit.
Hold still.
Hold still. Ooh.
I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
A holiday.
Never mind. Never mind. Damn. He's gonna save him. Yep.
Behold.
Behold.
The majesty of my dream.
What is this place? The fabled Hall of Records, which lay hidden beneath where
Hall of
the
Records.
Sphinx once was. And that looks like a nanoflux inducer.
What?
Cesar built the first prototype of one last year. The
This is
knowledge in here
everything.
is invaluable.
Yeah, exactly.
It cannot be lost. Again.
It won't be.
Let it go.
They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. Here he comes. Oh no. Dude. Okay. And that's it, right?
I can fix your nanites and then maybe...
Lies.
He could try, though.
You're in a strange time, a strange place.
I see now this is a world of lies. You and
Fair.
I have no place in it. Father told me of you. Avenge me. I see now this is a world of lies.
You wanted something? The Hall of Records.
Maybe.
You can't keep it a secret. It must be studied. That hall.
I don't think she actually destroyed it. I think she got it out and then they blew it up. What? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what they're talking about. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Van Kleist was sent back in time to that era, and that's why they have the machines. Now, the mummy, and they gave him a name, and I'm sorry, I heard the name a couple times, and it's not clicking in my head what the name is, Gar, or whatever, something. Stick with mummy. The mummy. It now makes sense. How come there's nanites back in time? Because the timeline is now shifted. Because on that slab, which I still think Black Knight and them, like, they got all of those artifacts and stuff out before they exploded the whole thing, before they destroyed it. That's my theory. But the slab shows Van Kleist was around at that time because that's where he was sent to. So does that mean that Van Kleist is, like, he's completely gone from the show, but he still has an effect within the show itself because he was sent back in time to where nanites now are a part of the timeline way before the actual event itself? Because that makes sense for the machines, the mummy having a nanite rejector or whatever, that thing in his staff, and then the fact that the Sphinx was actually a two-headed creature that he became an Evo, and then of course all the other things were Evos, and he created Evo mummies and all that. Nanites. Okay, because I was wondering, like, wait, because I wasn't thinking for a second that Van Kleist was into the timeline, because my first thought was we're seeing this whole pyramid thing, which, before I continue, good episode. This was a great episode, a great follow-up, especially compared to last week. Holy, this is a fantastic episode, but overall it's pretty damn good. So, continuing. The nanite on, like, the breakdown of, like, there's some sort of code or something, some sort of, like, hieroglyphics. Nanite. Like, wait a minute. Are you telling me there's nanites before the actual event of the nanite explosion that occurred? That's why Rex is who he is. Why all these things are happening with Evos? It's because of Van Kleis. That's a cool reveal. That is pretty damn cool. Like, this changes everything. Because now, my question is, Van Kleis affected the past in this capacity with Egypt. What else did he affect? How long did he live? Is he still alive somehow? I don't think so. But that's... Okay. Van Kleis' father. That's who father is. His father, was Van Kleis, the mummy. That's how he knows Rex's name. He says, we were not made for this world. We're not for this world. Nothing can be trusted. It's like, fair. Now, Van Kleis, as far as I'm aware, did not know about Black Knight, but I think he figured out pretty fast that she's not to be trusted. Like, I think the mummy was pretty smart on that fact, because if Van Kleis was father, he basically probably taught the mummy to basically not trust anything. But what exactly is the mummy, though? Like, who is he? Like, who exactly is he? Like, was he Van Kleis' son? Like, actual son? Or was he some sort of apprentice or something that came along? Or some sort of connection to Van Kleis? I don't know. But that was fucking cool. Like, that was cool. Like, a cool reveal. Like, oh shit, Van Kleis. Like, that's the manipulation of time. But... well, no, because it was a secret. But saying, how was this not revealed? Like, well, because I'm assuming people's memories doesn't automatically shift when the timeline changed. Because once Van Kleis was sent back in time, as long as it's a secret and no one was really aware of what was happening, the timeline really didn't shift to move forward and then change everybody's minds to then have all this new information incorporated into their brain. Then again, timeline travel and all that stuff is finicky and really weird. So I don't know how they would really explain this, but their explanation is Van Kleis was sent back in time. Of course, at the end of season 2, Rex was sent 6 months into the future. Van Kleis was sent all the way back in ancient Egypt, or at least around that time, where then he could effectively build machines and all this. And there's a mummy, and he has this like nanite staff and all this stuff, and all these things unfolding because he was sent back in time and he changed the timeline. Because this didn't exist before he went back. There's no way. So that makes total sense. That's cool. Now we know. Now we know what happened to him. Okay, at least we have an understanding. I wonder if we get an episode dedicated to it, like a flashback or something, where he gets sent. I don't know. Maybe. That'd be cool. Just saying. Be cool. It's definitely a better episode for sure. A lot of cool action. And I also like to, even though it's still weird because it is 6, but he's not R6. Like, he's still a kind of new-ish 6. Still himself, but he doesn't have all the memories of the 6 that went through all of the stuff in season 1 and season 2 of the show. And even before, he was going to tell Holiday something. Of course, he didn't tell her. And then Rex is like, yeah, I know what you're going to tell her. Don't wait too long. Don't wait. So even Rex and Holiday were like, hey, man, I don't think you should wait. Like, you should tell her. You should tell her. So maybe he will. Maybe he will tell her one day. So overall, this was a pretty damn good episode. A round of applause. Round of applause. This episode did deliver. I was really happy with it. And it definitely was definitely English. Definitely a complete 180 from last week's episode. This episode crushed. It delivered, and we got a lot of cool things from it. And the reveal at the end definitely was surprising. It gets me more excited and hopeful for the continuation of the show to deliver some really cool shit. Please and thank you. That's all I'm asking for. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought of this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.